Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you're having a fabulous day here today. I did want to talk about a few things before we do go up into the next festival and the one following that, alright? Keep in mind that if you don't know about this event, I'm going to remind you and potentially tell you that this could return because it should. They sent out a dev notes at one time like, oh, we want to bring back these vote events more often and some of these events that we have planned for the 3rd anniversary. Yes, the thing that they've talked about being the SSR raid up gotcha, right? The entire banner being on raid up, that never returned, right? Now, we're around that point to where it was last year. It dropped, I believe, the 3rd anniversary, which was again in around May. It was in May for JP. We got it a few days after. That is how it went for us. But now we have the global festival up and coming. It could drop there, or they could do like the 1-year reappearance being in the upcoming festival after that. So those are two things you should know. Today I want to talk about it, alert you that this could be coming back, and just prepare for it if you would like to. If you believe in your mind that it's going to be 100% not coming back, don't do what I say here. Just spend your tickets as you want to. Do it, have fun with that. Yeah. Again, what am I talking about? I'll show you real quickly. You go over here, this is the SSR banner, okay? If you're a new player and you don't know what this means, every single unit is on 1.5% chance to pull them, okay? Let's say I'm chasing this one character, that is very hard. It's only a 1.5% chance to pull this character. If I'm pulling, let's say, this character during the raid up gotcha event, then this percentage will be increased heavily up until, I think, 21%, which is insane. It's a 1 in 5 chance to pull a character you're looking for, which... keep in mind now, okay? You do a little 5 multi here, right? Do this. One of those will be the character you summoned, potentially, right? Given percentage and all that. But that is there. So that is why people have been saying save since the last event, because this could come back. Now, there are two things. If you want to go and summon regardless, go and summon regardless. I can't stop you. The thing is, earning SSR tickets is not too easy. It really isn't, okay? The only way to do it is to buy it from the shop over here, the coin shop. The other way is to basically get it from logins. That's the only consistent way. Okay, some are given in stories, some are given in other areas, some are given with gift codes. We haven't gotten that many recently. Some are given in events, like the fighting events, and maybe I think this event has one. The last event has one, never mind. But there was one in there, I think 2 in there that you could have gotten. But again, they're rare. Getting SSR tickets like nowadays is super rare. Used to be more often you get them in events and stuff like that, but now it's just they don't give them. So remember, if you want to save, you can basically only consistently save them from your logins, which means in the next 2-3 months when it does return, if you don't have enough, well, GG's, you're screwed. In comparison to last time, you do have a big boy unit on this banner, which is Tarmiel. Again, 2 things that I want to mention. This event is not confirmed to return. It's most likely going to return because they said like, oh, we want to bring it back and allow people to have more of a chance to pull units. That's what they said word for word, okay? You remember that dev notes? They literally said, we want you to have a chance and access to more characters, so this is why they opened up this banner, right? Since then, Tarmiel got added. This is the only thing that ruins everything, because they might not want to give you a 6/6 Tarmiel just like that. He is basically still a selling point, right? So given that, they could push this back until we get that festival in around May-ish time, because they want you to like milk this, or they want to milk this more on different banners, and like, oh, you have to summon because Tarmiel's on there. Again, that could happen, but if they do it in that, still, like that festival, you have time to save your SR tickets for him. He can be pulled here, but the chance of pulling him right now is terrible. Waiting for that 21% chance is the best bet. Again, Nanashi being a really good character now because it was Relic. There are so many updated characters to go for. And again, I'll show you what the event looks like. Let me just hop over there real quick. So this is my video that I made a while ago when I actually did this initially, and I only had 22 gems on my JP account, and in 22 SR tickets. On those 22 tickets, I did pull every single character. So every single of those 5, I pulled every single one in 22. So realized that my luck over there was a little bit better, and it did kind of work out. So what I would say to at least have is 30 to 45. 30 to 40, yeah, around there. That's like a really good range. I would say to have more. Okay, I definitely would, because luck might not be on your side that day, and you need to go like 60 or 70. That could happen, right? So again, you should have a lot of those tickets saved up, and if you believe this event is not returning, don't do it. Don't listen to me. You don't have to, right? There are so many things to keep in mind with that. But again, last time the main like pickup was like 6/6 REL. That was the entire like guide everyone gave, or just initially get those characters. Let's say you never got Derriere, go get Derriere. Let's say you never got Tarmiel, like an old Tarmiel, go get that Tarmiel. Go get characters you don't have already, or 6/6 characters you want a 6/6. If that's the new Sariel, the old Sariel, whichever one that is, go and do that. And again, that event gave it to you a potential to actually get good stuff, which was really kind of good there. But again, it looks like you have 5 choices. So when I say 6/6, you have to have the initial copy basically. So that is there. Keep that in mind. But Again, still, it's really kind of simple to get through. Just summon and you see if you get it. That's all it is. That's all the event was. 21% rated it up. And again, we did like an entire thing. What should you pick? And now, at the same time, things have changed. Some characters are better. Some characters are worse. Chandler got a relic since then. What is it? Nanashi literally got like the most broken relic in the game for the unknown team. So that also changed. Now getting dupes for him might be really great. There are other characters, again, Green Sariel being really good on Escanor now because you buff Melly because of, again, the debuff. That's there too. So many different units have potential to actually get used from this event. It just depends if they want to drop it. It was, again, dropped in this patch, which was for us June 6th when we ended up getting it. They got it in May, I believe. But when they did it again, this was like a really big time for them. So they gave it to you for that reason. They always give one good event during like every festival. Every festival has to release one good, decent event. I wonder what they're going to do for Deanne's, you know, not Deanne's festival, but this upcoming one, which was last year, Deanne. They gave one, I think it was a decent event during that last one. Do I remember which one it was? Hell no. It was a while, okay? So it's been a while since then, but I might be able to like quickly check it here. It was beyond this. It was beyond this one too, right? Yeah, it was on 2. So 215, one more ahead. Around 3.8 maybe. This is, yeah, new hero. So what was with this festival? Something was decent here. Do I remember it? Hell no. Relics were dropped in this entire thing. That was there. Hawk Pass got updated. Oh, this doesn't give it to you. I have to check JP's one. JP, like, again, global dev notes used to suck, bro. They later changed it to where it doesn't suck anymore. But this was terrible. Okay, this was definitely terrible. They didn't even, like, list the events off. Oh, they gave you a free banner that time. Yeah. So their little special event during this last one was a free banner. So keep that in mind. Was it an actual event beyond that? Player rank, this stuff, equipment salvage, rate up, hero, that rate up. Yeah, it looks like there was no like big high tier event. Maybe this year they do something because they just had like the best events in the world. But I don't know. We'll see how they do it. If the February festival gets it, there you go. If it doesn't get it, you just wait and see. This was the dev notes recently. Didn't talk about anything there. Mainly the dev notes this time too was just Labyrinth. That was literally it. They didn't even provide anything good on this event here. Or Gear Gacha. They haven't talked about why Gear Gacha got vaulted. But at least maybe those 3 things returned. Gear Gacha, don't know what happened to it. Double mats on the bird and all the other demonic beast. That has to return at some point too. And if they want to return 21% rate up gacha, hey, it'd be great, but who knows if they want to do it. Just keep that in mind. If you want to start saving, you only have a little bit of time, because if they do bring it back for this festival, you're screwed. If they bring it back for the one in May, you have a little bit of time to save. Again, not many, because they always limit these ones, but it's still a good amount you can save, kind of, yeah. And again, this year, it'll be pretty important, because let's say you want to go run your bond team, you have to get that up there. This for your associations, this for your associations, this again for that team. If you don't have this, a lot of people have been talking to me like in my guides saying like, oh, I still don't have Green Arthur. You can pull him now and potentially do a lot of content. If you want to go in 6x these units for your associations, 6x this for his CC and all that. Get this initially. So many units this year that you can actually pick up. And they still haven't added Demon Chandler. Demon Chandler and Demon Cusack both haven't even gone into the banner. So maybe they pull the thing like, oh, we'll drop the rate up gotcha before we bring them back, because it's been a while, right? So let's say they do that, they don't have to give you a free copy of those 2 characters. It would make more sense because they don't want to do that, obviously speaking. They want to use those as more bait for other banners. But yeah, that's really it. Want to talk about that real quick. I'll catch the next one. Have a stay safe. That's been it for me. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a 10 cents that, hey, this could return. Be ready for it if you care for it. If you don't believe it's going to return, doesn't matter. Just skip it and go and summon right now. Might not return. It might return. That's really it.